This is Kevin Daly on Academy 105.9 FM, bringing you a short roundup of sport in the Folkestone area. Let's start with Invicta. After a 2-away draw at Harlow Town midweek, the same two sides met again on Saturday at a windy Cheriton Road, and it was the visitors who mastered the conditions better, beating Neil Cugley's team by 4-1. This week, Invicta are away to AFC Sudbury, which means a trip to Suffolk. Hythe Town, who are currently 6th in the Ryman South, had a 2-1 win over Kent rivals Sittingbourne, but will have to be at their best to stay in the playoff places on Saturday when they travel to Lewes in Sussex, who are just one place beneath them. Hawkinge Town drew 1-1 with Rolvenden to stay top of the Kent County League Division 1, and this week sees them away to Sutton Athletic Reserves, which means an away trip to Dartford. Folkestone Invicta disability team couldn't finish their season on a high as they went down to second place Woodchurch by 3-1. But they've learned a lot in their first season in the Ashford League and finished a creditable 7th out of 9, giving every team a competitive game. Now, if you fancy having a go at a triathlon, the Hythe Bay event is a good one for beginners. It's on Sunday the 21st of May and consists of a 250-metre swim in the Hythe South Road Pool, 16k bike ride to Folkestone and back, and then a 5k coastal run. For further details, go to the Facebook page or just Google Ashford Tri Club. Basketball news, Folkestone Saints National League side will hope to do better this Saturday away to Essex Blades after a close 64-72 defeat at home to Chelmsford Lions last week. Rugby, Folkestone lost to higher opposition Maidstone by 41 points to 19 in the Kent Cup Plate competition, and this week returned to league action with an away trip to Aylesford Bulls. Road running, on a cold, windy, misty, drizzly Sunday morning, the Hawkinge Hurricanes celebrated their first birthday with a club of 5 10k run. I joined head coach Sam Miller as we set the runners off and watched them disappear very quickly into the fog. Guest runner Josh Kennedy was the first back as he prepares for his English title fight on March the 18th at the York Halls, and also guesting was Josh's coach Barry Pluck, who told me he really enjoyed his 10k run. Coach Sam told me she was really pleased with the progress that the club had made in the first year and wanted to thank all the marshals and volunteers not only for today but for those first 12 months. Manager of that Hawkinge under-15s youth football team, Gary Brazier, was cycling around the course keeping an eye on the safety of the runners, then in the afternoon watched his team draw 1-1 with Ashford United. Gary told me it was a fair result, but the boys will have to up their game next week when they play league leaders Y Juniors. But don't forget, you can catch up with more sporting news on Thursdays from 1 to 2 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 to 11 a.m. with the team from the Shetway Sports Trust right here on Academy 105.9 FM. That's all from me, Kevin Daly. Thanks for listening.
105.9
Academy FM.